All right, so we're going to go ahead and look at mode. Mode is really easy. It's the data value that occurs the most. Really cool. Okay. If there is not one data value that occurs more than others, then it can have no mode at all. Okay, so an example of something with no mode would see if I have data points 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. Okay, there's not one value here that is there more than the other. So this would be an example of no mode. Okay, but a lot of times our data does go ahead and repeat itself. So we're going to go ahead and look at one really quick. Okay, so if I have 3, 8, 5, 9, 8, 10, okay? Here, my mode, I have an 8 here and an 8 here, okay? So I have a mode of 8. If I have something that's a 3, 8, 5, 8, 9, 3, okay? Here, 8 also repeats twice. 3 also repeats twice. Okay, so I have my mode is 3 and 8. Okay, so it's possible to have more than one mode. Mode is really easy. Okay, we have something that's also called mid-range. Okay, and all mid-range is you go ahead and take your lowest data value, whatever that is, add it to your highest data value, and then divide those by 2. Okay, so if there's a table in your book, it's example 11, okay, and we have countries and the best and worst places to be a woman, okay, and we're looking at who's the lowest and who's the highest, okay, and we're looking at the percentage worst place to be a woman, okay. Our first country we have a score of 0. Data value is 0. Our highest value is 29. And you just go ahead and add those together and divide by 2 and get 14.5. So pretty cool. You do it in any data set, but we're looking at 14.5 for our mid-range. Okay. Mid-range is a little bit different. It's kind of running into the next section, but it all ties together of range itself. Okay, range is a spread of data. Okay, and it may or may not start at 0. And we don't divide this one. It's just the highest minus the lowest value. No division by 2. So we're not looking at a mid-range, okay? We're looking at the actual range. So if I have data values of 4, 2, 11, and 7, my highest value is 11. My lowest value is 2, which gives me a total of 9. Okay, so the range is the whole spread of the data. My mid-range would be the point in the middle. This is my mid-range. Okay, so if I wanted to figure out my mid-range, I would take that 9 and divide it by 2 and get 4.5. Okay, so range is the actual spread of data, your lowest value from your highest. Your mid-range is the middle of that, okay? Which leads me to a real cool rhyme I'm going to leave you with. I won't write it down. How can you remember all these different things, okay? Hey, diddle diddle, the median's in the middle. You add and divide for the mean. The mode is the one you see the most, and the range is the difference between. Like I said, if you need anything, go ahead and talk to me. We'll come back with 12.3.